Opening day from Citi Field here in New York. Queens is the site for the first game on this Thursday as the Pittsburgh Pirates are in town to take on the New York Mets. A new baseball season is upon us. An excellent game last night in San Francisco to get things started, and now a full slate of baseball here today, starting here in Queens. As we take a look at the New York Mets, a lot of new faces on this roster. Bichette is expected to lead the team in average at 286. It'll be an uphill battle for the Mets on the season. Pittsburgh looking to get back towards the postseason as well. Opening day here from New York next as we're starting 2026. Freddie Peralta will get the start today here for the Mets. 33 starts last season, 17-6 record, 204 strikeouts, a 2.7 ERA. And his first task will be Ryan O'Hearn here for Pittsburgh, and we're ready to start a new season. Here in 2026, welcome to Citi Field, welcome to 2026. We're underway with the ball inside. Here to Ryan O'Hearn. Former Colorado Rocky O'Hearn here with the Pirates. And he takes outside 2-0. On the ground right side, it'll be playable at first base, and the play will be made for out number 1. Polanco makes that play over there. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for Pittsburgh. You just saw O'Hearn. Marcell Ozuna, the former Brave, will stand in now, followed by Brandon Lowe. In the middle, Spencer Horwitz, O'Neal Cruz, and Jake Magnum. And in the bottom three, Nick Gonzalez, Joey Bart, and Jared Triolo. Here's Marcell Ozuna coming over from the Atlanta Braves. The Big Bear, as they call him, for Marcell Ozuna, continuing his long career, now with a new face. First pitch to Ozuna is in there for a strike. It looked like it missed, and we're going to get an early challenge here from Ozuna, and it was outside. So a successful challenge to start this game for Marcell Ozuna, and it's 1-0. And he swings away at that one and fouls it away 1-1. One pitch hammered left field. Pretty well struck. Soto going back to the track, and Ozuna just missed it. Allowed out number 2 here in the first. As Soto makes the play. Now Brandon Lau will stand in, the second baseman. Outside for ball 1. To Brandon Lau, two-time All-Star here for the Pirates. Peralta's 1-0 pitch is inside 2-0. Two-0 pitch popped up left side. Foul territory, playable, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates to start this game. To the bottom of the first we go, with the Pirates nothing and the Mets coming to bat. Opening day from New York just underway. Paul Skeens, one of the best pitchers in the MLB, the 2025 Cy Young Award winner, will get the start here on opening day from New York. 32 starts under his belt a season ago. And Francisco Lindor will be the first guy to face him. First pitch to Lindor is in there for a strike, and Paul Skeens back for another season. Lindor takes outside, ball 1, 1-1. Paul Skeens looking to have another good season this year. Hopefully he gets some more run support if you're a Pittsburgh fan. one of the small market teams, as we're going to get another challenge here in the first inning, our second. And it clipped the zone for a strike. So both challenges in this first inning have been successful. And now it's 1-2 to Francisco Lindor. Swinging away, fly ball left field. And Lindor will be out number 1 on a fly out to left field. Let's take a look now at the Mets starting lineup. You just saw Francisco Lindor. Juan Soto will stand in now. Bo Bichette coming over to New York will play third base. Jorge Polanco from the Mariners in the cleanup spot. Brett Beatty, Francisco Alvarez, Marcus Semien, Luis Robert Jr., and Tyrone Taylor. A lot of new faces here for the Mets this season. And notably, no Pete Alonso. He's gone. So now it's Juan Soto's team in this lineup, trying to get the Mets back, but it's going to be an uphill battle for the New York Mets. Inside 1-0. Swing and a miss by Soto. 1 ball and 1 strike. In the air left field, they have the shift on, and this one might fall. It will not. Oh, off the glove. Wow. That one hung up there forever, and Soto's got a double. What an effort in left field. But Soto's aboard with a double here with 1 out in the first. Just off the glove on the dive. And now Bo Bichette rips this one to left field for a base hit. Soto will stop at third. Throw will come all the way to the plate. Soto now comes and dives in safely. 1-0 New York. Aggressive base running pays off. And the Mets take an early 1-0 lead. RBI single for Bo Bichette. And it's 1-0 New York here in the first inning, and here's Polanco. .240 average a year ago for the Mariners for Polanco, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Jam shot fouled, still 0-2 the count. So an early start here for the New York Mets. The Soto double. And then an RBI single by Bichette. Swing and a miss by Polanco, and there's 2 away. And now Brett Beatty will stand in, take a ball, 1-0. .254 average a season ago, 18 home runs, 50 runs driven in. Swing and a miss there, 1-1. Inside again, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and the side is retired, but the Mets strike early in this game. Bo Bichette, the RBI single to left, makes it 1-0 New York. Spencer Horwitz, the left fielder, will stand in to lead things off here in the second. 1-0 lead for the Mets. And Freddie Peralta to work with. First pitch swing, fly ball center field. This will be Robert Jr. to make the catch, and there's 1 out. Luis Robert Jr., the former White Sox, here in a Mets uniform. And now O'Neal Cruz. Big bat in the middle of this Pirates lineup. First pitch stays high, 1 ball, no strikes. In there for a strike, and we're going to get another challenge here. This is our 3rd challenge in the first couple innings, and that one did miss. 2-0. Cruz with a jam shot to the left side. That's going to fall in for a base hit. And O'Neal Cruz starts the season off 1 for 1 with a base hit to left field on an inside-out swing. And now Jake Mangum will come in with 1 on and 1 out here in the 2nd inning. First pitch is outside for ball 1. 40 runs driven in for Mangum, just 3 home runs for the Pirates a season ago. 1-0 pitch, fouled away to the right. 1-1 the count. On the ground, back towards the middle and through for a base hit. Cruz on his way to 3rd. Throw from Robert will not get through. And the Pirates have runners on the corners here with 1 out in the 2nd. Looking to respond to the Mets' 1st inning with a good 2nd inning here. So runners at the corners with 1 out. Here's Nick Gonzalez trying to put the Pirates on the board with a swing and a miss. Just 5 homers on the season a year ago, 30 RBIs for Gonzalez. On the ground, left side, could be 2. Throw to 2nd for 1, on to 1st, late, and the run scores. A wide throw to 1st, might have been late either way, and the Pirates tie the game at 1 here in the 2nd. A wide throw from Simeon allows the run to come across. Tie game at 1 here in inning number 2. Here's Joey Bart, who takes high for ball 1. Bart with a wave and a miss. It's a ball and a strike. Runner on 1st with 2 out. Bart chops that one foul. A ball and 2 strikes, runner up 1st. And a strike 3 called will end the inning. But not before the Pirates get one back. 1-1, halfway through 2. Good start here at Citi Field. Francisco Alvarez will begin the inning here for the Mets at the plate. The catcher for the Mets, 11 homers a year ago, 32 RBIs. Different look New York Mets team than the last few seasons. Going to be tough for the Mets this season. They lost Pete Alonso. That one's just foul. Pete Alonso's gone. Heavy blow to the New York Mets just in that move alone. Alvarez takes a strike and it's 0-2. Dave Lawrence calling balls and strikes behind the plate today for this one here on opening day from Citi Field. Alvarez fouls it off. Just missed away, 1-2 the count. This game is going to be the first edition of the NBC Leadoff Sunday. Over the head of left field and down for a base hit. Going to go to the wall. Alvarez on his way to second with a leadoff double. here in the bottom of inning number 2. Got over the head of Horwitz very quickly, and Francisco Alvarez in scoring position to begin the inning. So now Marcus Semien here in an RBI chance. Semien takes downstairs, ball 1. 15 homers, 62 RBIs a season ago. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 5 different teams in a 14-year career, latest with the Athletics. Semien takes high, 2-2. Runner on second base is Alvarez. Bottom of inning number 2, nobody out, tied at 1. Semien with a swing and a miss and a strikeout for Paul Skeens here in the bottom of inning number 2, his third already. Let's take a look at StatCast powered by Google Cloud. The strikeout for Skeens. The sweeper with 7 inches of pinch break and just over 2,400 rotations per minute. So here is Luis Robert Jr. in addition to the New York Mets this season as he pops it up on the first pitch to the right side. Well, Lau is there for the catch, and there's 2-1. So Tyrone Taylor will now stand in, 2-out runner on second. Alvarez still standing there at second base after the leadoff double. Taylor looking to break through with a runner in scoring position to start this game. First pitch to Taylor. Pops it up again. Left side this time. Triolo settles under it in foul territory and makes the catch. So a few pop-out victims for Paul Skeens here in the second. And the Mets strand 1. End of 2 in New York, tied at 1 between the Pirates and the Mets. Start of the third inning here in Citi Field. Jared Triolo will lead things off here for the Pirates. Third baseman who made that catch on the pop-out to end the previous frame leads things off here in the third against Freddie Peralta. And that one's in there for a strike. Right side, one hop bobbled. Polanco recovers and flips to Peralta in time. One away here in the third. Jorge Polanco, excellent season with the Seattle Mariners a season ago. Here's Ryan O'Hearn back to the top of the order for the Pirates. And a first pitch drive, right field. Taylor going back to the warning track, out near the wall, looks up, gone! Ryan O'Hearn sends it out, and the Pirates take a 2-1 lead here in New York. An opening day bomb for Ryan O'Hearn, and the Pirates off to a good start against Freddie Peralta. A 100 miles an hour off the bat, 387 feet for a home run, and the Pirates take a 2-1 lead here on the road. Now Ozuna to follow that up. First pitch to him, misses outside, 1 ball, no strikes. 21 homers for the Atlanta Braves a season ago, 68 RBIs. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Ozuna on the ground, right side, finds the hole and through. Base hit for Marcell Ozuna. And another hit for the Pirates to start this game. And following the home run, Ozuna with a base hit. Now Brandon Lau will come to the plate. Runner on first, one out and a run home in the inning. Peralta deals and it's outside. Lau 0 for 1 with a pop out his first time. Pitch number 30 from Peralta is in there for a strike. And another challenge on the way. It was inside. Two balls, no strikes. Outside 3-0. Shake of the head of Peralta. Off to a rough start here against Pittsburgh. Takes a strike, and it's 3-1. Swing and a miss, full count. Marcell Ozuna, the runner on over at first base. With one out here in the third, the pitch, swing and a miss, he struck him out. And there's two away here in the third. From down 3-0 to coming back to strike him out, Freddie Peralta. Two away now, here's Spencer Horwitz. Horwitz with a bloop shot, right center field, long run and down, base hit. Ozuna stops at second, and there's runners on first and second with two away. Base hit for Spencer Horwitz, who shows off his muscles on a bloop shot. And now O'Neal Cruz back to the plate. Cruz slashes that one foul, 0-1. Base hit his last time, 1 for 1 to start the season. For the Cruz missile, as they call him in Pittsburgh. At the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out with the high cheddar. And the side is retired, but not before Ryan O'Hearn plays long ball in New York. 2-1 Pittsburgh jumps in front on the home run from O'Hearn. Francisco Lindor set to lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 3. Mets trail by a run as they come to the plate, with Lindor in the top of the order, looming here against Paul Skeens. First pitch to Lindor, clips the zone. Downstairs for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes from Paul Skeens. And a pop-up again, left side this time. And it will be Horwitz who makes the play for out number 1. A lot of weak contact for the Mets to start this game against Paul Skeens. And now Juan Soto. He doubled his first time on a fly ball to left field up the diving Horwitz. And he came around to score the only run on the board for the Mets so far. Downstairs and challenge coming here from Bart. We've already seen 5 of these challenges, and that one, by a fraction, hits the strike zone. And it's 0-1 to Soto, who fouls that one away, 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Another strikeout for Skeens to start this game. Already 4 As we take a look at StatCast powered by Google Cloud once again, the pitch sequence for Paul Skeens. 1, 2, 3. Started him off slow and went back-to-back fastballs. So now here is Bo Bichette, who is 1 for 1. And he takes a strike. RBI single back in the first, scored Soto. Mets took the 1-0 lead at the time, now trail 2-1. 0-1 pitch to Bichette, fouled off to the right. Oh-2 from Skeens. Stays high. Bichette didn't bite. Bichette in the air to center. O'Neill Cruz a couple steps back, no problem, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mets in the third. We're quickly through 3 innings here at Citi Field. 2-1, Pittsburgh with the lead as we head to the fourth. Jake Mangum will come in to stand in to lead things off here in the fourth inning against Freddie Peralta. 2-1, Pittsburgh has the lead. Looking to build on here in the fourth. Downstairs, ball 1. In there for a strike, 1-1 the count. Little jam shot goes foul. 1-2 now from Freddie Peralta. 96 miles an hour on that last fastball from Peralta. Mangum leading things off here in the fourth. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Downstairs. Full count, 3-2. On the ground towards second base. Play will be made by Simeon, and the throw to first is in time. 1 away here in the fourth inning. Nick Gonzalez now to the plate. Drove in a run on a fielder's choice. Ground ball to shortstop. And a wide throw to first base allowed the run to come in to score. First pitch to him is hit back towards second again. Simeon will make another play. 2 away here in the fourth.
Now batting catcher, Joey Bart.
So quickly 2 away here in the fourth inning. Joey Bart will now stand in here for Pittsburgh. 0 for 1 with a strikeout is Bart in this one. Nobody on, 2 away in the fourth. Breaking ball clips the zone. And very upset is Joey Bart, challenging immediately, and that one was well outside. So the count moves to 1-0. Joey Bart shows his frustration. And he's ahead of the count now after the challenge. Takes a strike there, 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That fan was not wearing a jersey, asking if he can get a signature from Peralta on his jersey. There's a swing and a miss and a strikeout to end the inning. Freddie Peralta, good round that time. 1, 2, 3, go the Pirates. Halfway through inning number 4, 2-1 Pittsburgh. Jorge Polanco set to lead things off, bottom inning number 4. 2-1 Pittsburgh has the lead. Paul Skeens at 40 pitches even to start the fourth inning, and Soto fouls off the first one of this inning to make it 0-1. Or excuse me, Polanco. Polanco fouls that one off, and it's 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Polanco didn't bite. Outside again. Ripped but foul. They'll do it again. 103 miles an hour off the bat from Polanco. Pitch number 6 of this at-bat on the way, and it's a swing and a miss, another strikeout. Paul Skeens dealing here in New York, settling into this game very well after he gave up the early run. Now Brett Beatty will stand in with 1 out, nobody aboard. Strikeout his first time. In there for a strike to begin the at-bat. All 5 of his years in the majors with the New York Mets. In there for another strike. 0-2 the count. Stays high, 1-2 now to Beatty. Pitch number 50 on the game for Skeens, another strikeout. Paul Skeens is dealing here in New York, already 6 strikeouts here in the 4th. And now Francisco Alvarez will stand in. He's 1 for 1 with a double. Nobody on, 2 away. Alvarez with a swing and a miss. Outside, ball 1, 1-1. Popped up, right side, foul territory. And O'Hearn will make the catch to retire the side. Paul Skeens settling in very well here on opening day. Pirates maintain a 2-1 lead after 4. Start of the 5th inning here in New York. Jared Triolo set to lead things off here for the Pirates, who lead 2-1 here at Citi Field. Freddie Peralta throws his 50th pitch to start the inning, and it's in for a strike. Oh, 1, big wave and a miss. 0-2. Chop foul. They'll do it again at 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Peralta is going to strike out of Triolo, his 5th of the game. Both of these pitchers kind of settling in now after the runs were scored early in the game. But here is Ryan O'Hearn, who in the 3rd inning gave Pittsburgh the lead on a home run to right. Gave them a 2-1 lead, and that's where we stand now. O'Hearn takes a strike at the knees. Stays high, ball and a strike. Didn't bite. Hitters count at 2-1 to Ryan O'Hearn, the leadoff hitter for the Pirates. Batting here with nobody on and an out on the board. 2-1 in there, 2-2. Now Peralta looking for back-to-back strikeouts here to start the 5th. And it's fouled off. In the air, left center, hit pretty well. On the move is Robert. He can't get there. Base hit. Ryan O'Hearn 2 for 2 with a double here with one out in the fifth.
Now batting, designated hitter Marcel Ozuna.
Beautiful piece of hitting from Ryan O'Hearn. He's off to a good start here on opening day. Home run his last time, and now a double into the left center field gap. A runner on second for Marcel Ozuna. RBI spot here for the Big Bear. Ozuna takes a strike. He singled earlier, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Oh, and 2 now to Ozuna. Ozuna with a wave and a miss. 2 out here in the fifth. Good old Uncle Charlie for strike 3. Take a look at StatCast, powered by Google Cloud. Slow looping 12-6 curveball. Brandon Lau takes outside ball 1, the former Tampa Bay Ray, now here with the Pittsburgh Pirates. In there for a strike. O'Hearn, the runner at second base, 2 out here in the fifth. Lau takes a strike down low and another challenge. Let's see. It was low. And the count will move to 2-1. Hitters count now to Brandon Lau. Strike right there, 2-2. Brandon Lau, first season here with Pittsburgh. Coming over from the Tampa Bay Rays. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuce is wild and outside to make it full. Horwitz waits on deck here for Pittsburgh. Three balls, 2 strikes. Swinging a foul ball, keeps it going. Three-two, strike 3 called. Freddie Peralta got it, and he gets out of the minor jam here in the inning. Pirates strand a runner at second base. Freddie Peralta with another strikeout. And he sends us halfway through inning number 5. Marcus Semien will stand in to lead things off for the Mets. Bottom of inning number 5 against Paul Skeens here in a 1-run ball game. Semien with a wave and a miss to start, and it's 0-1. Rip left field. That's going to get down. That's going to roll to the wall. Ignites the Citi Field crowd. And it's a leadoff double here to start the 5th, tying run in scoring position. Marcus Semien with a laser beam at 105 miles an hour. And the Mets trying to get the momentum back. And now the newcomer to the New York Mets, Luis Robert Jr., the former White Sox, takes a strike. Looking to make an impact here in his first game in a Mets uniform. Popped out his first time, looking to tie the game if he can get a base hit. Downstairs, ball 1, 1-1. Downstairs again, hitters count 2-1 to Robert. That one misses. 3-1 the count. Bart looking to calm him down a little bit. Three and one. Robert takes right down the middle. Full count at 3-2 to Luis Robert. This crowd trying to get the energy back to the New York Mets side. In the air, right field. Mangum on the run. He makes the running catch. Tagging and heading for third. And the Mets have a runner 90 feet away representing the tying run. Productive out there for Luis Robert. And now Tyrone Taylor. Nine-hole hitter for the Mets looking to come through. This crowd re-energized with a runner 90 feet away. Taylor takes a strike. Inside, 1-1. Taylor on the ground, just foul to the right. One and two from Paul Skeens. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that's a big out number two. 7 strikeouts for Paul Skeens, and he gets Tyrone Taylor in a big spot. And now back to the top of the order. Francisco Lindor needs a base hit to tie the game. First pitch misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Couple flyouts for Lindor in his first 2 plate appearances. Two balls, no strikes. In there for a strike. Apparently, we're going to get a challenge here. That looked well inside, and it was. 3-0 now, the count to Lindor. Let's see if Lindor has the green light. 3-0. He does, and he fouls it off. Still way ahead, Lindor, the 3-1. In there, and it's full count. Payoff pitch from Paul Skeens. Francisco Lindor hammers it, but foul. Another payoff. And a foul ball again. Good at bat here from Lindor. Lindor on the ground, left side. Gonzalez makes the play, throws him out. And that'll retire the side. Paul Skeens gets out of the jam and maintains a 1-run lead for the Pirates as we head to the 6th. Low-scoring affair, a pitcher's duel with a couple good offensive plays going at it. Juan Soto for the New York Mets. Bo Bichette for the New York Mets drove in the run. The 1 run on the board for the Mets so far. O'Neal Cruz making his impact known. But the 1 home run in the game, Ryan O'Hearn with a blast to right field, gave the Pirates a 2-1 lead, and that's where we sit right now. Paul Skeens has been excellent, approaching 10 strikeouts already in this game. And the Pirates maintain a 2-1 lead as we welcome you back to Citi Field. With the Pirates leading by a run, they're out hitting the Mets 6-4. And the Mets scored 1 run in the bottom of the first, and that is it. Pirates looking to get some insurance now as we start the 6th inning. And leading things off for Pittsburgh will be Spencer Horwitz. Stays high, ball one to start the inning for Freddie Peralta, who comes in now at 71 pitches here in the sixth. Downstairs 2-0. Horwitz 1 for 2 in the game, ahead 2-1 in the count. And it is in there for a strike, even now, 2-2. Oh, Tapper keeps the at-bat alive. Inside out swing to the left side. Play will be made at third by Bichette. Low throw. Polanco can't handle. And Horwitz is aboard to start the sixth. And they're going to score that an error on Bo Bichette. Little inside out swing. Goes to the left side. And Bichette with a low throw couldn't be dug out by Polanco. And that's going to do it for Peralta. Pitching change here at Citi Field. Peralta's night is done. And as it stands right now, he's in line for the loss. Luke Weaver will come into the game for the Mets, take over the pitching duties. The best Peralta can get now is a no decision, depending on what the Mets do for the remainder of this game. Luke Weaver will come in, 64 games under his belt a season ago. His first task will be O'Neal Cruz with a runner on and nobody out. And the first pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Singled and a run scored for O'Neal Cruz in this one. A 0-1 pitch inside, ball and a strike. Right there, 1-2. Chased it. And a strikeout for Luke Weaver here in the sixth inning. Got him to chase it well outside. One away here in the sixth inning. And that'll bring Jake Mangum to the plate. Mangum shoots it foul. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss. 0-2 with action in the Mets bullpen. Myers and Verzobin. Inside 1-2 the count. Horwitz runner at first, one out here, 1-2 pitch, fouled away again. Inside 2-2. 2-1 Pittsburgh here in the sixth inning. Just missed. Full count, 3-2. Horwitz runner on over at first. The 3-2 pitch fouled off again. Good battle here from Jake Mangum. Luke Weaver now at 12 pitches out of the bullpen. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Mangum shoots it to the left side. Triolo throw to second for 1, on to first. They roll it up. That was actually Bichette over there at third that started it. And the Mets get out of the inning on a 5-4-3 around the horn double play. Juan Soto set to lead things off here in the 6th inning for the Mets. The Mets fans look to get them back into this game. They're still trailing by a run here against Paul Skeens. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. Watch out. Just missed the inside knee there for Soto. Ball and a strike, Paul Skeens. Swing and a miss by Soto, 1-2. Bottom of inning number 6 just underway. Skeens at 76 pitches to start the inning. Just able to get a piece. Outside, 2-2. Soto leading things off here in the 6th inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch number 80 from Skeens is fouled off. Good battle here from Soto to begin the inning. Swing and a miss, got him to chase it. Drop third strike rule in effect, throw to first in time, and there's one away here in the 6th. So Soto, a strikeout victim, another strikeout for Paul Skeens, who has basically been lights out since the 1st inning. Now Bo Bichette to the plate. Bichette 1 for 2 in the ball game. RBI single back in the 1st. The lone run on the board for the Mets. Oh, 1. Fouled off to the right. Bichette with a swing and a miss and a strikeout. Another one for Paul Skeens. He's got 9. And there's 2 away here in the 6th inning for Polanco, who is 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts. And Paul Skeens now looks to strike out the side here if he can get Polanco. Strike called in the inside corner. That one called a strike, and it's 0-2. Paul Skeens a strike away from striking out the side here in the bottom of inning number 6. And it's a fly ball down the left side, slicing off the netting. He struck him out. Paul Skeens strikes out the side in the 6th inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts, and he's got double digits here on opening day. Start of the 7th inning here in New York. It's still 2-1 Pittsburgh. Nick Gonzalez set to lead things off here in the 7th spot for the Pirates. Luke Weaver remains out there for the Mets, and he fires in what looked like is a strike, and Alvarez is going to challenge. And it was a strike. So no balls and a strike now to count to Gonzalez. Inside, ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's a strikeout fest in New York. 2 strikeouts now for Weaver out of the bullpen. And there's 1-1. So now Joey Bart will come to the plate here for Pittsburgh. 1 out, nobody aboard. That one stays high, 1-0. In there for a strike at the knees. 1-1 the count. Inside. Hitters count at 2-1 to Joey Bart. Nobody on, 1 out here in the 7th. Still 2-1 Pirates. Fouled off, and it's 2-1. Or 2-2 rather, is the count. Two balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts for Weaver now, and there's 2 away. And the latest 5 batters we've seen on both sides have gone down by way of the K. And they're going to change pitchers here. So a 2 out in the inning, back-to-back strikeouts for Weaver. They're going to pull him here. And we'll go to the bullpen once more here for the Mets.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 43,
Huascar Brazoban will come in to take over the pitching duties for the Mets. 52 games under his belt. 63 inning pitched a year ago, 3.57 ERA. And his first task will be Jared Triolo for the Pirates. The 9-hole hitter batting with nobody on and 2 away, and the first pitch is fouled off. Triolo 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out in this game. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Ooh. That made contact with somebody back behind the plate. Everybody appears to be fine. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Mets strike out the side between 2 different pitchers. Time to stretch at Citi Field. Take a look at our game summary coming back here halfway through 7. Paul Skeens has been excellent. 7 innings pitched, just 4 hits allowed. He gave up the 1 run. He's got 10 strikeouts. Freddie Peralta is done. He wasn't too bad either. 5 innings pitched to 7 strikeouts. The difference in this game right now, the Ryan O'Hearn home run for Pittsburgh that gave them a 2-1 lead. And that's where it stands right now. Paul Skeens still going at it as Brett Beatty stands in here for the Mets. Skies the first one into right center. And it will be O'Neal Cruz who makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 7th.
now batting, catcher,
Francisco Alvarez now stands in, 1 for 2 with a double earlier in the ball game. Alvarez takes high, ball 1. In there for a strike. 1-1. Paul Skeens has been excellent. 10 strikeouts on the night. Still throwing at 95 miles an hour. He's over 90 pitches now at 91. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Mets are one swing away from tying this game, but they got to get past Skeens first, and they just cannot. Another strikeout for Paul Skeens, number 11 of the ball game, and there's 2 away here in the 7th. And now Marcus Semien, the last hope in the inning for the Mets. And he takes a strike. One for 2 in the ball game with a double for Semien. Pitch number 95 from Paul Skeens is on the grounded foul, 0-2. And now he's looking for an even dozen on the game in terms of strikeouts. No balls and 2 strikes. Downstairs. On the ground left side, Triolo makes the play and the inning is over. Paul Skeens with a masterclass here on opening day from New York. 2-1 Pittsburgh takes the lead into the 8th inning. Top of the Pirates order due up here in the 8th inning, starting with Ryan O'Hearn. We flash back to the 3rd inning. His home run to right field, the difference in this game right now, it's been 2-1 ever since this moment. Ryan O'Hearn hit it into right field. 2 for 3 in the ball game is O'Hearn. He also has a double on top of his home run, and now he skies this one into left center. Robert Jr. backing up just in front of the track, has room. And that's out number 1 on the first pitch of the inning. And now Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 3 with a base hit in the ball game. First pitch swing, fly ball left field. Juan Soto has a read on it. And there's 2 away. So very quickly, 2 away here in the 8th inning. And now Brandon Lau will get a chance to swing 0 for 3. In there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Missed, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hitters count now 2-1 to Brandon Lau. Fouled off. 2-2 now the count. Three balls, 2 strikes. Brandon Lau takes ball 4, and there's a 2-out base runner here for the Pirates. In there for a strike to Spencer Horwitz. They were 2 away. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Strike 3 called at the knees. And that'll end the inning. To the bottom of inning number 8 we go. Mets trail by a run, coming to bat here at home on opening day. Gregory Soto will come in, take over the pitching duties for the Pirates. So Paul Skeens' excellent performance here on opening day is done. And Soto, who appeared in 70 games a season ago, will face Luis Robert Jr. here in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch, big hack and a miss. Santana and Montgomery up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. In there for a strike, 0-2. Downstairs, a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Picking right back up where Skeens left off is Gregory Soto, and there's one away. Mets have struck out a lot in this game, 13 times to be exact. Tyrone Taylor now stands in the 9 spot, takes outside for ball 1. That one hits the zone. We're going to get a challenge here. And it missed. So 2-0 now the count here to Tyrone Taylor. Taylor shoots this one to the right side, no problem. A line out to O'Hearn for out number 2. And now Francisco Lindor back to the top of the Mets order. There were 2 out in the bottom of 8. Down to their final 4 outs of this game are the Mets. And Lindor is 0 for 3. Lindor on the ground now, 1-1. One and 2 now the count to Francisco Lindor. Gregory Soto trying to send us to the 9th. And it's a ground ball to the right side. No problem at second base for Lau. And he makes the play to retire the side. Pittsburgh's pitching staff has been excellent in this one. Started with Skeens, carries over to the bullpen. And we are headed to the 9th in a 2-1 Pirates lead. Brooks Raley will get the ball out of the bullpen to take over for the New York Mets. His job is to hold Pittsburgh where they are now. And his first task will be O'Neal Cruz, who is 1 for 3. 5, 6, and 7 due up here for the Pirates in the top half of inning number 9. Their job is to get some insurance. Myers and Senga warming up in the bullpen just in case for New York. One ball, 1 strike to Cruz. Hitters count now, 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Cruz way ahead, and he taps this one towards the mound, and Raley makes a nice play, 1 out. Jake Mangum to the plate, 1 for 3 with a base hit earlier in the ball game. Nobody on, 1 out here in the 9th. First pitch is down for ball 1. That one missed. Close pitches there, no challenges for the Mets. And it's 2-0 to Mangum, who fouls that one off. Mangum back towards the middle. Play will be made by Lindor. Throw to first in time, 2 away. And now Nick Gonzalez. Gonzalez 0 for 3 on the evening. Nobody on, 2 out. Back towards the middle. And a backhanded play by Simeon and a throw to first in time. All right, here we go. Last chance for the Mets. That man right there will lead things off. Juan Soto, followed by Bo Bichette and Jorge Polanco. Dennis Santana will come in to try to close this game out. Last season, 16 of 19 in save opportunities. ERA just over 2. And he's looking to shut the door and give the Pirates an opening day win. Juan Soto will be the first guy to face him. 1 for 3 in the game, a double and a run scored. The only run in the game for the Mets came back in the first inning. Santana kicks and deals, and it's high to Soto, 1-0. 1 to tie for the Mets, 2 to win. In a game where runs have been hard to come by. 1-0 pitch, Soto taps it foul. That one's in there for a strike, 1-2. Soto stays alive. Inside, 2-2. Soto. Good battle here to start the ninth. Another 2-2 on the way. Soto fouls another one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Santana wins the battle. 95 miles an hour on the fastball, and there's 1 away here in the ninth. Just late. And the Mets are down to their final 2 outs with Bo Bichette now to the plate. Bichette takes a strike. 1 for 3 RBI single way back in the first inning for the Mets. The 0-1 pitch, Bichette lines it left field and the tying run's aboard. Bo Bichette with a base hit to left. Tying run on base for the Mets, and now the winning run will come to the plate. And Jorge Polanco with a chance in his first game as a New York Met to blow the roof off this building. Polanco inside, ball 1. 3 strikeouts for Polanco in his Mets debut. And he can turn all of that around with 1 swing. Polanco waving a miss, 1-1. It's close, but not called a strike. 2-1. Hitters count now to Polanco. Tying run on over at first base. And Polanco fouls it off 2-2. Good battle here by Polanco now, here in an even count. Santana's already thrown 15 pitches in this inning. 2-2 to Polanco. Stays alive. Polanco down the line, but foul. Polanco rips it, caught, and it's a double play, and the Pirates win. Unbelievable. Ryan O'Hearn makes the play, and that's how Pittsburgh wins it on opening day. Wow. A 2-1 final score, a pitcher's duel. All the runs came in the first 3 innings, and the Pirates maintained throughout. Paul Skeens starts the season off 1-0. Freddie Peralta gets the loss. Dennis Santana with the save in the bottom of the ninth. And the Pirates off to a good start with a win here against the New York Mets on the road. Just 1 run in the game for the Mets came in the bottom of the first. Bo Bichette with the RBI single that scored Soto. Pirates quickly responded, and then Ryan O'Hearn in the third gave them the lead on a solo shot. And that was the final score. From the third inning onward, it was 2-1 Pittsburgh, and that's the final score. Pirates win it 2-1 here in New York.